would describe the stress culture at K as very overwhelming.
It's intense.
It's definitely kind of like a crushing pressure.
K is so stressful.
Coming in, I had gone to a high school that was it was stressful. But then I came into K where it was almost kind of trendy to be stressed out. So it was just overwhelming. My spring quarter sophomore year, I had to drop a cappella, which was heartbreaking because I loved it. When I was really trying to focus, I also couldn't exercise. I didn't have the time to do anything but study if I wanted to get A's.
My first year through junior year, I was bound to my academics in a very negative way. I was either exhausted from going to labs or class, and then I didn't have enough energy to enjoy things for myself.
Coming from a predominantly white town in high school, I always felt being a person of color that I had to prove myself. I think that just carried on with me in college and still feeling like I have to prove my worth here.
There are different ways that I cope with my stress at K. In general, the Fine Arts Building is my epitome of stress relief. I participate in the Japanese Taiko Performance Ensemble, so it's ancient Japanese drumming art. You're literally just banging on the drums to a really beautiful beat. When you have 20 people playing in a drumming group, there's something incredible about everyone knowing exactly when to strike the drum. There's a lot of movements that you're supposed to use in Taiko. It's called kata. So they're very beautiful languid movements, and it's very relaxing. But then again, when you strike a drum, you feel very empowered, and it's loud, and it's booming, and I love it so much.
My mom tells me I've been playing piano since I was tall enough to reach the keys on the keyboard because my parents are both musicians. I'll just come in here. I don't really have to think. I think that's part of it. If I'm playing things I already know, I don't really have to think about it. It's very relaxing and just kind of a different environment for a bit.
I cope with stress from trying to do meditations to deep breathing exercises. Something new I started to do this year was yoga. So I'm in a yoga class right now, which has been a really big help because it's getting your body moving, but you also have to be really mindful of your breathing and just what you're doing. I love tennis. It's my favorite. Just thinking about it, I love tennis. I think when you love to do something that much, it boosts your mood. It can always be hard to find time for self-care, especially in college in a place like K. It's so important to just take a second and listen to yourself. We've never had, I think, an opportunity to stop and really say, what do I need right now? It's always what do people need from me, I think. It's so important to give and help yourself and just to show up for yourself, too.